Today we are going to go over how to launch a YouTube video from within TD Snap. Now, please keep in mind, if you have a funded device through insurance and you have not unlocked your device to internet, this does not require that in order for you to be able to use it. So just keep in mind, within TD Snap, this YouTube video is playing, so you're not actually having to launch a browser, and therefore your device does not have to be unlocked. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you probably have not unlocked your device to internet, and that's totally fine, but that is an option. So I am on our Express page set, and this is my home page. If you are not familiar with it, this is a phrase and sentence-based communication page set that we offer. And I'm going to go into the entertainment folder and then click on TVs and movies. Now, you could choose to put a video somewhere else based on what the video is, but I'm just using this as an example. There's an option for my shows, and so I'm just going to click there. There is a YouTube button here, but that's just a speaking option for YouTube, not a link to YouTube. So I'm going to go to my shows, and you'll see that it's empty. All right, so lots of options here to add YouTube video buttons if you wanted to do that. So I'm going to click on an empty space here and pull up my button editor. So it's going to ask for a label for the button still and a symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to use the example that was already on there. This is going to be a how-to video on TD Snap, actually from this YouTube channel. So this is just an example, and it's going to auto-populate a symbol, but you could always change that here or take a photo. Every button is going to auto-populate with the action of speaker insert message. So what that means is if I click on this button, it's going to go into the message bar, and it's also going to speak how to. I don't necessarily need this button to do that because I just want it to launch the video. So I'm going to delete that action, and we're actually going to choose a different action. So let's click on that here, add action. And you'll see there's lots of different options, and we'll go over these in different videos, but today we are just looking for the option of play YouTube video. If you didn't want to scroll through here, you could also type up here in the search box, YouTube, and it will pop up here. I'm going to click on that option, and you'll see it's going to ask you for a URL. Now, here's the caveat: if your device is still locked to internet, you cannot actually pull up an internet browser to copy and paste that URL. So you might have to look up that URL on your phone or laptop or other desktop and then type it in manually here. I did copy one from my browser, so I'm going to paste that here. Now you have the option on video completion. Do you want YouTube to automatically play the next video, whatever that may be? Close the window or do nothing and stay in the YouTube video window. I'm going to go ahead and choose close. And then also ask if you'd like to clip the video. Do you want to give it a specific start time and end time? Is this a show and you only want it to show the theme song part of the video? You could clip the video and put in the start and end time. Those are really all the settings, unless you want to change the style of the button and give it a fun background or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click done. Now you'll notice if I click on this button here, if I click on my button now, it's going to launch that YouTube video. And it's also going to automatically play it so that the user doesn't have to click on play. Now, I will say all of these buttons down at the bottom that you see, like rewind and fast forward, play and pause, or exit the player, are also all accessible with eye gaze. So if you have a user that's using gaze or switch, they also have the option to use these buttons here. However, they're not going to be able to use any of the options on the YouTube video. You'll notice that when this video ends, since I chose the option to close automatically in TD Snap, it's going to go ahead and do that and take me back to this button page rather than stay there. You could also choose the option to do nothing, and it would just stay here when the video is finished, and you could exit or play it again. Or you could choose for it to just play the next video, but it's going to be whatever video YouTube suggests, not something that you have chosen to play next. All right, and that is how to link YouTube videos to a button.